Hello, Taurus. Here to do a reading for you guys today. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you're all keeping well. So we're going to do a reading and see what comes out for you. We're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to, first we're going to ask how, it is a love reading, so we are going to ask a general question about how the person on your mind, how they see you at this time, how they feel about you. We're going to look into how you feel about them as well. What challenges might be blocking the connection or might be challenging this connection. And then we're going to see what the potential outcome is. And then we're going to end it off with some oracle cards of advice if we have enough time. So do stick around for that if you're interested in some advice at the end. So I've already pre-shuffled the cards pretty good before I got on camera. All right, so we're going to start with how they see you, Taurus. So how does this person that Taurus is connecting with or thinking about see Taurus? How do they see you? Okay, so the first card we have is the Four of Wands. So this is somebody who finds you to be very stable, somebody that they would like to build a foundation with. I feel like there's some sort of success, some sort of celebration that they want to have with you here. I don't know if you guys can see that well enough here. My lighting's not the greatest. It's like they want to either create a family with you, perhaps even seeing you as marriage material. I feel like they view you as somebody who is very safe for them, somebody who is long-term potential here. And if you're already with this person, they're viewing you as somebody who they consider family, someone that they feel very stable with. Let's see, how do they see Taurus? We have the Nine of Swords. So they could see you as somebody who is up in their head a lot. You could be the type that has a lot of worries, a lot of anxieties, a lot of things that are on your mind that keep you up, having sleepless nights. In this picture here, it shows that it's like 3 o'clock in the morning and this person's wide awake. So they could see that you have a lot of thoughts, a lot of worries, a lot on your mind. They may feel like you're a bit stressed out at this time. Maybe you have a lot of responsibilities that are keeping you up in your head. Let's see, how are they seeing Taurus? Okay, we've got the Five of Swords. So I feel like they see you as a little bit stubborn as well. They're seeing you as somebody who maybe likes to have the last word. Pardon me. Maybe you express yourself very clearly, very bluntly. I feel like maybe sometimes they're viewing you as and seeing you as somebody who likes to use their words as weapons. Kind of like getting this vibe here that they feel like you can't be right all the time. Let's see. Let's get one more. Pardon me. How do they see Taurus? The Four of Swords. They feel like you need to rest. They feel like you need to take a time out. I feel like they're looking at you like you need a rest. You need to heal something. I feel like they see you as somebody who doesn't slow down. We've got Justice at the bottom of the deck, and we've got the Six of Cups. I feel like this person is viewing you as somebody who tries to have a balance in life, tries to, be fair. They do view you as someone who is very truthful, fair, honest, someone who likes to keep a balance in the home or in a relationship. And I feel like they are looking at you as somebody who feels like home to them. Okay, they have this sense of belonging with you, but I feel like they're kind of expressing here that you don't open your emotions up too much. I feel like they're wanting you to express your emotions a little bit more. Let's see what the challenge is here. So they're viewing you as somebody who's very stressed, having a lot of anxiety, a lot of worries, a lot of thoughts that you think about. And they feel like maybe you take it out on them. Maybe you can be a little bit sharp with your words, and it leaves them kind of retreating. Let's see, what's the challenge between you and this person? What is the challenge between Taurus and this person? So we have the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like you could be, you know, there could be this time where you planted seeds with this person. I feel like you've tried to nurture what you have, and you've been waiting to see how it grows and grows. But I feel like there's this energy of waiting around. We've got the Queen of Cups that just flipped out. Could be dealing with a Libra, as we saw the Justice card earlier, or a water sign, really an air sign, earth sign, any, but the only heavily one that I've seen so far is Libra energy. I feel like the challenge here is that you're not really opening up your emotions about this investment. I feel like something's growing very slowly, and it could be leaving you feeling a little bit impatient. I feel like you need to honor your emotions. You need to speak up and express what it is that you feel. If you feel like this person's leaving you waiting, or there's not enough growth in this connection. Let's see. You do have a lot of love for this person. You are showing up as very loving and nurturing, caring for them. Even if there's some sharp words or arguments between the two of you, they see you as somebody who fights for themselves, fights for things that you love, fights for the truth. Let's see, what else is in this challenge? Okay, we had the Eight of Cups. It did flip out in reverse. I feel like your life is feeling a little bit stale right now. I feel like you have this desire for something to grow a little bit faster. I feel like you don't like the stagnancy. You don't like how slow things are moving. And I feel like you want a change of scenery. You want something new, but you're feeling stuck on this person. I feel like you're not wanting to walk away. We've got the Star at the bottom of the deck. So this is telling you to have faith, okay? That healing is, you know, in the forecast. And we've got Broom at the bottom of the deck. So this is advising you here to clean out, get rid of things that are clouding your energy right now. Could be feeling like your home life or something is stale and stagnant, and you want to clean it out, get stale and stagnant energy out of there. I don't know if you guys share a home for sure. It's showing the Four of Wands as one of your first cards, so could be telling me you both have a home together, a marriage, long-term commitment. If not, it's something that this person sees you, you know, as a potential to have that with you. Let's see. I feel like you're a little bit annoyed with how slow things are growing, so it's kind of making me feel like there's no home yet. But let's see. Let's get more. What's this challenge? One more for the challenge between these two, between Taurus and their person. We have the Ten of Wands. This also flipped out in reverse. The Ten of Wands is kind of the end of a cycle here. It's, you know, why make things more difficult for yourself? You're carrying a heavy load. You're carrying all these burdens on your own, carrying, doing the majority of the responsibilities to make something work. Now, this being in reverse, I feel like you're refusing to carry all these burdens on your own. I feel like you've had enough of being the one to plant the seeds, being the one to worry about things at night, trying to make things grow, not being able to feel comfortable enough to express your emotions fully to this person. And I feel like this stagnancy, It's like you're not closing out the cycle. It's like you have hope here. We've got the moon at the bottom of the deck here. Pisces, Cancer energy showing up, so you could be dealing with one of those signs. It's telling you here to take some time to self-reflect. I feel like there's a lot of worries, a lot of doubts that you have about this connection. We've got the Lovers card showing up here, Gemini energy. So, you know, you have to make a decision. Will you or won't you continue to invest, continue to plant seeds with this person? Will you or won't you be able to express your true feelings of what's working for you and what's not in a loving way? I feel like you are close to giving up on this with the Ten of Wands, it being in reverse. I feel like with the Ten of Wands being in reverse, it can often talk about, again, you know, all types of things, but essentially the Ten of Wands is an ending of a cycle. And if it's reversed, it could indicate that, you know, you've taken on too much, but you have kind of, I feel like, you're almost in this energy of saying, you know what, I've carried the heavy load this long. You're putting your hands up in the air saying, I've taken on too much of this connection. So you're kind of like shrugging the responsibilities away. And I feel like you're telling this person, if they don't pick up the fair share, that you're going to let someone else take that role to carry those responsibilities with you. I feel like you're getting a little bit fed up here. Let's see. I want to see how you see this person now. That's the challenge, okay? So the challenge is stagnant energy, something not growing as quick as you would like it to. Stagnant, boring, needing a change of scenery, feeling like you're the one carrying the heavy load. You could be up in your head at night thinking about this, as this person's viewing you as someone who is quite restless, having a lot of anxiety, a lot of fears, a lot of doubts and worries. And I feel like you've tried to express it to them. They look at you as you can have a sharp tongue. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like, again, you're viewing them as somebody who moves very, very slow. Okay, this could be an earth sign that you're dealing with as well. Or they're just showing earth energy. But this person, they do have some sort of gift that they want to offer you to co-create. But they're showing up as a knight. They're not showing up as the king or the queen. So I feel like this person is coming towards you in a more youthful energy, meaning that they may not be as mature financially, stability-wise. They may not be there the same way as you are showing up as the Queen of Cups there. And I feel like this person moves towards you to show you bits of stability, but in a very, very slow energy. And I feel like that can be frustrating for you. That's how you're seeing them, as somebody who's very slow moving. You maybe have to use your sharp words to get them to do something, to get them to show up, to get them to, you know, bring a pentacle to continue to grow plant those seeds to build something, to get to the Ten of Pentacles with this person. I feel like you're not loving that energy, this slow movement. How else does Taurus see this person? We've got the Hermit. Yeah, I feel like you look at this person as somebody who's quite withdrawn, somebody who doesn't open up their emotions. I feel like you look at them as somebody who likes to work solo. They're the type that like to keep things to themselves. They don't really open up about much, to be honest. I feel like they're the type that like to do things on their own. They could be oftentimes in solitude. And I feel like you maybe don't like that. I feel like if they want a partnership with you, they need to release that hermit energy. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. I feel like this person confuses you. You know, here it says not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. So I feel like this person may not be showing up. We've got the Hierophant. Again, this is, you know, tradition is important, but it doesn't have to be everything. I feel like you've been lenient with this person to give them choices, how to show up for you, how to show up in this connection, to be less, you know, traditional if that's what they want. And you've been very understanding. The Hierophant is your energy, Taurus. That's you showing up here. I feel like you've really showed patience with this person and showing that you're flexible, for them to show up how comfortable they would be to enter in this partnership, to enter in this commitment with you. And I feel like it's left you very confused because you've given them all these options, all these choices of how to make something work. I feel like you're a little bit tired of their reclusive, slow energy. Let's see. How else does Taurus see this person? We've got the Knight of Swords. Again, another Knight energy here. I feel like you're learning more about this person. Okay, you're seeing them as somebody who is less mature than you, somebody who needs to be taught things. I feel like you really have this sense of being the leader in the connection, and I feel like you're learning this about them, that they're not so much look at that, we've got the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Sorry, the Page of Swords, my apologies. I feel like you're learning a lot about this person and their communication style. I feel like they communicate in Knight energy, okay? They're showing up as somebody who doesn't represent King energy or Queen energy. It's a level that's kind of under you, not to be mean or anything like that, or judgy, but it is an energy that's not really matching your energy. And I feel like that's what leaves you up in your head at night thinking about things. And I feel like you've really tried to express yourself. They may find you to be a little bit harsh, but I feel like they're showing up here. You're looking at them as seeing them as somebody who's very slow moving, very isolated, very secretive with their feelings, what they want to do. They like to be solo. And I feel like you see them as somebody who's very hot-tempered. They can be very hot-tempered. That they maybe communicate also with sharp language or sharp words. I feel like you look at them as somebody who can be ambitious. You look at them as somebody who has the potential to be ambitious, but you look at them also as the type that's very lazy, slow moving. How else do you see them? I don't see a lot of love here other than you showing up in the Queen of Cups energy. How does Taurus see this person? How does Taurus feel about this person? Wow. We've got the Five of Cups. The first Cups showing up here other than the Queen of Cups. I feel like you see this person as somebody who hurts you. Okay, you've given a lot of love, you've given a lot of emotions, and I feel like you've been afraid to open up to them, but you have. You've shown them your emotions, how much you care for them, and I feel like you almost regret doing that. This person could use your emotions against you with that King of Swords energy. They could throw it in your face. And I feel like you're looking at those spilt emotions on the floor there, ignoring that there's two cups behind you that are still upright. You could be regretting things that you've said, but I feel like you could also see them as somebody who emotionally leaves you feeling very sad. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. You've worked really hard on this connection. I feel like you've done your best to try and work hard, but you're waiting for this miracle of this person to match your energy, to show up. We've got the Empress, Taurus energy, Libra energy. I feel like this person views you as the Empress. You have all this ability to create magic for this person, and in your home life, you could even be a mom, could even have children with this person, but I feel like they don't know how to treat the Empress. Let's see, what is the outcome here? This is kind of annoying me, sorry. Things aren't too centered out here. Okay, let's see. What's the outcome for Taurus and their person? This one came out in reverse. What is that? Justice in reverse. Stick to your truth and everything will turn out just fine. I feel like you guys aren't being honest here with yourself. I feel like there's some sort of truth that's not being revealed. It may be too painful to speak the truth. We've got the 8 of Wands. This is a lot of fast-moving energy. I feel like, and the 9 of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. This is you feeling exhausted from the fight. I feel like you're really trying to hang in there to fight for this connection, but it's left you feeling wounded. It's left you feeling tired and exhausted fighting for this, and I feel like you just want to move forward from it. You want progress. So justice in reverse is like something's not fair at this time. Something is not being told. The truth is not being revealed. I feel like you guys may be holding on to this out of a sense of not wanting to give up. It's like you're not being honest with yourselves and the situation. Let's see, these few cards flew out. We've got the 6 of Wands. This is, you know, you being recognized here for who you are, being celebrated, being recognized for going through a lot of difficult times, coming out successful. And we've got the Page of Pentacles here. I feel like this is telling me here that once the truth is spoken, I feel like there's this recognition of not being honest with one another about things that are difficult, how to become successful, how to make it out on the other side, how to come out victorious in this connection. I feel like you guys are learning how to go down this path of honesty. Yeah, the Knight of Wands here. Action needs to be taken here. I feel like you guys have a plan. You're learning how to, again, with those pentacles, how to plant those seeds and nurture those seeds to grow, whether that be expressing yourselves, changing things up, fighting for it a little bit harder. I feel like this person needs to get out of that hermit energy. Maybe there's somebody who's had a lot of who's been single maybe a lot of the time, that it's hard for them to allow somebody else in a connection with them. I don't really know what that is. Let's see. What else is the outcome for Taurus and their person? Okay, we've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. We've got the King of Wands. Finally, they're showing up here. They're finally taking action. So we've got the Ace of Swords in reverse showing up here. The Ace of Swords is usually a new beginning, a new way of thinking. It's like an epiphany. It's like some sort of communication, you know, to start something new, like having a new idea. And because it's showing up in reverse here, I feel like, you know, with the sword suit, it's all about our mind, right? So it could be telling me here, somebody's having, of course, like an epiphany moment, right? But when it's reversed, it's like a double-edged sword, right? It can indicate like a painful truth or a sharp, painful reality. It could be cutting words again. It could be some sort of harsh words being spoken. It could also suggest that you need to let go of an idea, let go of something that has kept you waiting. Again, with this 7 of Pentacles, waiting for this connection to blossom into something greater, you know, more of a commitment. So I feel like you guys are learning here really how to bring things to the table. You could be communicating what you need this person to bring to the table. And I feel like all you want is success. All you want is recognition from this person that you've done a lot, you've tried your hardest. I feel like you are trying to bring justice, bring fairness to this connection. And, you know, some truth is spoken here, and it's very sharp and very, very painful. And I feel like there's a realization that you could be facing, suggesting that maybe you need to let go of some sort of idea. And I feel like it really brings this person to show up here, okay? It's like the light's finally been sparked in their brain here with the King of Wands. You could be dealing with a fire sign. I feel like whatever you speak here, the painful truth, it makes this person show up in a fiery, passionate energy. They're finally stepping up as a king here. And this card says, shine your inner candlelight bright enough for others to follow. So I feel like they're really showing up. They're listening to the words that you said just as you're about to give up or express that you're threatening to walk away from the idea of what potential could be with that Four of Wands. I feel like they show up with this light. It's like this fiery light has been lit within them because of what you've said to them. And I feel like they're trying to show you that they are capable of taking the lead. They are capable of releasing that hermit energy and stepping to you as a partner who can contribute. Could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. We've got the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you've really said your piece, and I feel like you're willing to listen to them as well. Yeah, again, that Six of Cups. This is somebody, again, that you both feel like home to each other. You could have known each other for many, many years, and it's been very hard to throw in the towel, right? This is somebody that you may have known since childhood. If not, it's just somebody that you could even have a home or family, children with. So it's been very difficult, but I feel like you've stood your ground here. You've said your piece, and it's making them show up here in the King of Wands energy, which is great. But is it too late, or is it enough for you? You have to be the judge of that, right? Let's see. Let's get one more for the outcome. I feel like they're peeking across the door. They're like, are you still here? Are you still willing to do this with me? So, pardon me, I feel like they're really hopeful. They're showing up with a lot of passion for you. They have a lot of desire for you. So it's definitely not a lack of interest. It's just maybe they're more on the lazier side or a bit slow moving. So we've got number 15, toxic witches. This says, be cautious of those who take more than they give. And it came in reverse. So I feel like this could be telling me here that it's almost like a warning. Okay, guys, I'm going to keep it upright. It's telling you this person is showing up with a lot of fiery, passionate energy. They're showing up with ambition. They're showing up with how you wanted them to come towards you, right? Pardon me. Not being slow, not being stagnant, not being in their own element. But it's just warning you here that even though they show up in this King of Wands, fiery, ambitious energy, someone who gets up and goes, someone who takes control of their desires. Okay, I feel like it's still telling you here, be cautious of those who take more than they give. So because it's showing up in reverse, I feel like you've learned the lesson, okay, that you're not going to give all, like, you're not going to be the one to play the main role here, okay? So I feel like you've learned that lesson, and I feel like they are seeing that you're going to expect a lot more from them. Yeah, we've got the Page of Swords. This person's learning here. They're curious to learn what it is that you want. I feel like, and the Ten of Wands, look at that. This is the end of a cycle. This is a closing out of a cycle. Your decisions decide your future here, nothing else. So you really have to be sure if you're willing to give this person the opportunity to grow, to learn. Are you willing to sit back and allow this person to show up when they're ready? That's interesting. Let's get one more for this outcome. One more for the outcome for Taurus and their person. The Five of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of communication, a lot of petty fights, a lot of arguments, a lot of games being played between the two of you. It's a very tiring, exhausting energy here. I don't know. I don't love that. I feel like there's only so much you can express to this person of how it's going to be before you turn your back. You've got the Four of Pentacles here. I feel like you've really held tightly to this connection. You've really tried to make it work, But this person, no matter how many options you've given them of ways to do things, of ways to show up for you, I feel like sometimes the options that you've given them is like they're not willing to take any option. And it leaves you confused. It leaves you feeling like you're alone in this. I don't know. I'm not loving this energy, guys. The Four of Pentacles says, treat yourself to something shiny every now and then. Yeah, you may be, you may be held back from spending money on yourself or buying yourself things. Maybe you've really tried to invest your money in this person, or maybe they're the type that doesn't like your spending, so you've had to hold back. Page of Cups, let yourself be continually surprised by this thing called life. I feel like you have a lot of love and a lot of zest for life, and this person could leave you feeling like you have to be cheap or stingy with your resources, even though you're a hard worker. I don't know, guys. The Chariot here, Cancer energy is showing up. You'll never get anywhere if you keep standing still. So I feel like this person has left you in this energy of being really held back, not allowing yourself to have this love and zest for life, being very rigid, up in your head, having sleepless nights, having to be the one that's always nagging them or expressing things that you need. And I feel like Spirit is here telling you, just be mindful of those who take more than they give. And, you know, you're never going to get anywhere if you don't move forward, if you don't start pedaling. The Chariot is Cancer energy. It's a success card. It's a yes card. It's you moving forward. And you've got the Magician there. Gemini energy. So you have everything you need to do anything and everything you want. Do you want to do it with this person, or do you want to manifest something new with someone else? Or maybe perhaps do it on your own. The Chariot, this person's alone on the bike there. Okay, they're pedaling, they're looking for their destination. So I feel like this is really up to you guys. You need to really think about it, what it is that you want. We're going to get some advice here and see what comes up for you guys. Just some words of advice. We're going to see what spirit animal maybe you should embody right now. Let's see what messages Spirit wants to share with you. Messages of advice for Taurus, please. You know what? I'm just going to grab, because these ones are very slow to come out. We've got number 32. That could be a significant number for you. Hawk Spirit, let Spirit be your guide. Exactly. I feel like you're going to go through a major change here, guys. There's something telling me about, you know, if you follow your intuition, if you let Spirit guide you, if you get on that Chariot and start speaking your truth, and even if it's painful, you're going to recognize what path to go down. Number 67 could be significant. These animals could be significant to you as well. We've got the Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. So there's something that you've learned here, okay? You've learned something that has been a difficult lesson, but a good lesson nonetheless. It's that, you know, you need to recognize when you're giving too much to somebody and they're taking advantage of you. Your good nature, your hard work ethic, maybe not honoring your feelings. Somebody who doesn't show up for you in the same energy that you've been showing up for them. Number 18, Deer Spirit, bring a gentle touch. So I feel like this is telling you here to bring a gentle touch to your own self, to not be so hard on yourself here. I feel like you've really been up in your head thinking about this a lot. We've got number 65, Whale Spirit, trust the great mystery. So this is a mystery that you need to sort out. Number 8, Bobcat Spirit, life is a mystery. Wow. So a lot of mystery here. And I feel like that mystery is reiterated with this sense of, you know, learning about this person. It's like you're learning new things that are kind of mysterious to you, that keep shocking you, that kind of keep leaving you feeling disappointed or sad in this person. With that 5 of Cups there, it's like you learn something about them and it kind of brings you back down energetically. So, you know, we're not always meant to stay with people that feel like home to us, right? Somebody that we've invested a lot of time, planted seeds with, saw ourselves having a home, a stable foundation with. We're not always meant to stay in those connections. You know, there's, of course, free will. Anybody can do what they want. But at what point are you willing to do all the work, carry all those burdens? And when they show up, it's only in the end of when you finally had something sharp to say to them, right? So, I mean, everybody deserves a chance. Everybody deserves growth and a time to grow as a person. So I don't want to cut anybody off that way, but you have to decide for yourself. Life is definitely short. Time is very precious. So if this is somebody that you can't live without, if you feel like they're, you know, somebody that you have to have in your life, then that's your decision. But also your well-being is most important, right? If you're spending hours up in your head at night, not sleeping, this person's leaving you worried all the time, constantly having to argue and fight and play petty games and too many disagreements, then I mean that kind of expresses what kind of lifestyle it would be in a life at home. Is it toxic, right? Let's see, what does Taurus need to know? We've got follow the moon, watch for signs. So yeah, you need to really trust your intuition here. Follow the signs here, okay? Let spirit be your guide. We have moon dance, celebration. I feel like you're going to celebrate this knowledge that you've learned. You're turning it into wisdom. It's going to cause a celebration in your life. Whether you stay with this person, whether you move on from this person, you're going to celebrate something here. We've got Quicksilver Moon, changes. Yeah, you're putting your foot down, you're speaking up, and you're asking in a gentle way for change. We've got Moonlit, embrace uncertainty. There's that mystery. And we've got Moon Goddess, higher power. So you're really trying to connect with spirit right now, looking for answers. You need to connect with yourself here, your higher power. You are able to get answers when you ask, okay? So those are the messages that I got for you today, Taurus. I hope that that helped in some way and that you enjoyed that reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys soon. Good luck and take care.